Hey everyone, Nathan here. Welcome back to another All Things Nerd video with the showcase and the reveal of World of Warcraft Midnight. I wanted to just touch on a subject real quick regarding Midnight, and I wanted to give kind of a brief opinion about the expansion and everything coming out. A lot of people, I think, forget that back in the Eastern Kingdoms, the territory or the land of Quel'Thalas has always been, but now we're finally going to be going to it, right, in the Midnight expansion, and it's going to be part of the retail world. I think a lot of people forget that in the back of Eastern Kingdoms, there is this purple, like, sky dome that sits over the, this, I don't know, night elf looking runes in the back of Out of Bounds. Now you're typically never supposed to get back here because you need to be out of bounds to reach here. It is obviously behind, the Eastern Plaguelands, the Western Plaguelands. So a lot of people glitch behind Stratholme, and then they go explore Out of Bounds back here. And as you know, there's really nothing back here. But a lot of people forget that this, purple dome or sky texture, that's skybox that's floating here, is, I think, has always been kind of a pointing preparation to Midnight. And you can go get under it, you can get inside of it, and you can go explore inside of this thing. But I think people forget that there's already been kind of a teaser for it with this purple dome. Now let's actually go walk inside of it. And I think this is kind of like a teaser for Midnight, because if I remember correctly, back when people used to do this Out of Bounds exploration, even myself, you didn't used to be this whole purple dome covering. I think this is all newer. And it used to just be this. It was kind of like an hourglass shaped, or not like an hourglass shape, more of like a covering, of like a glass covering. And if we get closer, obviously it falls down and you can see it inside of the ocean. And you can get like a better view of everything. But I believe it just used to be this right here. And then it looks like this has all been added on top of it. So is this a preview to Midnight? Maybe that's a far stretch. I mean, this has been in the game for a long time now. But I think that Blizzard has always kind of hinted at Midnight back here with this. And they probably are kind of, this might be also some testing ground for, Quel'Thalas being part of the world. And obviously we're going to have a spin on that with the whole Midnight thing and all of that going on with the Void and all that good stuff. So, my speculation on this is I think this is supposed to be an early Midnight teaser, that Blizzard has just added more back here, because look at the skies. I mean, that looks like the sky is just completely opening up for the Void to come down inside, right? So I don't know. What do you guys think about this? I know this has been in the game for a long time now, but I think, originally, obviously, this was all supposed to be part of the world. And if I remember correctly, someone had stated that during, or if I remember reading the history of World of Warcraft, that a lot of Burning Crusade and a lot of this and like everything was originally supposed to be part of the Eastern Kingdoms, and then they kind of separated and instanced it in its own way. But I just wanted to point this out. I think people forget that this is actually back here. I don't think it really means anything, but if you get more inside this thing, now it just is the regular thing that we normally see, right? But it's interesting to me that if you go outside, you can get this, look at this, you can get like a whole purple ocean inside of the sea here, and it's kind of trippy. In a way. Now we're back in Tristfall Glades, and that actually disappears now. But if we go into Quel'Thalas, probably butchering that name, but all you lore cringe nerds are gonna correct me in the chat, so go ahead. I don't care. I just think that this is definitely a hint towards midnight, and I think it always has been, and a preparation finally setting up for what this expansion is going to be. And I just think it's been in the game for a while. I think the World Saga has been a preparation for a while, and I think this was always supposed to be part of that. They just didn't know, what time or anything like that they wanted to actually reveal midnight and give it a proper introduction. So I think they've been planning this for a long time. Obviously they have, right? And Blizzard probably has expansions to come. I mean, especially since Microsoft is now funding them, and they have a lot of money pouring into the game. There's obviously going to be a lot more expansions to come from after the World Saga. I mean, it has to be, right? I mean, there's a whole other side of Azeroth that we've never even explored. And I mean, where do you go from the World Saga? So, but anyways, guys, I just wanted to point this out again. I thought it was pretty neat to come back here and revisit before the Midnight expansion. This could be nothing to do with Midnight. Maybe it could be a hint. Maybe they're adding little things back here for testing grounds that we have no idea of. Now, I know for a fact if you die here, it doesn't actually take you anywhere. It just takes you back to Tristful Glades and to the default, graveyard. So do be wary of that. But yeah, I was just trying to do some midnight hunting, getting out of bounds and seeing if there's anything early we could try to check out. But all right, guys. Well, anyways, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for watching this video. I have a lot more content coming your way coming up, and just wanted to do a quick video on just giving my thoughts on the Midnight expansion, that people kind of forgot that this is here. But I definitely think it's pointing towards something bigger than we know. So anyways, guys, take care. Have a good one. Bye.